Question: what are the key principles of object-oriented programming? This is a frequently asked interview question. Object-oriented programming is based on four key principles: abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Let's look at these principles one by one. Abstraction. Abstraction is the principle of object-oriented programming in which unimportant characteristics of an object are refined, removed or hidden, and only the key set of characteristics are represented to the outside world. In other words, abstraction is the principle of perceiving real-life things from a particular perspective, based on the system we are designing, focusing only on those aspects that are relevant to this system and ignoring all other aspects. For example, if we are modeling a person in a payroll system, we would capture and focus on the name, age, title, company and salary attributes. We would ignore other attributes such as weight, height etc. which are not relevant in this context. Whereas, if we are modeling a person in a hospital patient system, we would capture and focus on the name, age, height, weight etc. We would ignore attributes such as company and salary of the person. Encapsulation. Encapsulation is the principle of object-oriented programming, in which methods, and the data that those methods act on are bundled together into the same component. In Java programming language, related methods and fields are bundled together in classes, instances of which are objects. Encapsulation enables data hiding in Java. That is, the data in one object can be hidden from other objects. Methods act as intermediaries that access and modify the data within its containing object. Objects can access or manage data of other objects by calling methods of the other object. Inheritance. Inheritance is the principle of object-oriented programming in which one or more classes can inherit their fields and methods from another class. The class whose fields and methods are inherited by other classes is called the superclass or parent class. The class or classes inheriting the state and functionality of the superclass or parent class is called the child class. In Java programming language, the keyword extends is used to specify that a class is a child of another class. In the following example, the class car extends from the class vehicle. The class car inherits the fields and methods of the class vehicle. The class car is the child class. The class vehicle is the parent class. This relationship in object-oriented programming language is commonly termed as a relationship. In this example, we can say that a car is a vehicle. Polymorphism. Polymorphism, which means having multiple forms in Greek, is the principle of object-oriented programming in which an object can have multiple forms. In Java programming language, polymorphism is enabled by the use of inheritance and interface types. Polymorphism is in effect whenever we use a parent class reference or interface type to refer to a child object. In Java programming language, any object that has more than one is-a relations is considered to be polymorphic. Technically, every object in Java programming language is polymorphic since it has at least two is-a relationships: is-a relationship to itself, and is-a relationship to the class object, which is the parent class of all Java classes. In below example, an object of type ball is polymorphic because it can be referenced in four different ways. 1. Referenced with its own class type ball. 2. Referenced with its parent class type toy. 3. Referenced with the super class type object, and 4. Referenced with its interface type bounce. Thank you. Please visit www.interviewgrid.com. Good luck.